Right to property arises by birth, hence the son and after his Hindu succession. Co-personer. Right to property arises by birth, hence the son and after the Hindu succession. Right to property arises on the death of last owner. Right to property arises on the death of last owner. Right to property arises by the birth, hence the son and after his Hindu succession amendment act. No right in ancestral property during the father's lifetime. Daughters of a co-personer also is a co-owner in the ancestral property with his or her father. Father has restricted power of alienation. Absolute right of alienation. Son can claim a partition even against his father. Son cannot claim partition or even maintenance. Member of a joint family cannot dispose of their shares while undivided. While undivided, member of joint family can dispose of their property in any manner, even while undivided. The principle of inheritance is consanguinity. The principle of inheritance is spiritual efficacy. Cognates comes after agnates. Some cognates, like sister sons, are performed to many agnates. Doctrine of factum. Fact cannot be altered by 100 text. Doctrine of factum. Valid is fully recognized. For a Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, Sikhs who is not a Muslim, a Christian বা Parsi বা Jews বা other person born to Hindu, person brought up as Hindu, and person converted to Hindu. Hindu, ବୀରଶୈବ, ଲିଙ୍ଗାୟତ, ଫଲୋର ଅଫ ବ୍ରହ୍ମ ସମାଜ, ପ୍ରାର୍ଥନା ସମାଜ, ଆର୍ୟ ସମାଜ. ହିନ୍ଦୁ, ବୁଦ୍ଧିଷ୍ଟ, ଜୈନ, ଶିଖ. କଣ ତୁ ବାନୁ person born to Hindu parents, brought up as Hindu. A person who is Hindu by religion in any of its forms of developments, including person who is by religion either. Yajna Muldas. Nature. Hindu marriage. Hindu marriage contract act. Condition of Hindu marriage. Monogamy, soundness of mind, age of marriage, beyond prohibited degree, Sapinda relationships, performance of ceremonies. Maintenance, section 24-25. Legitimacy, section 16. Children, void or unvoidable marriage. Matrimonial reliefs. Parties of to marriage. Monogamy, soundness of mind, age of a marriage, beyond prohibited degrees. Sapinda relationships. Sapinda. The prohibited degree for a male heir. Female ancestor in the line, right of an ascendant in the line, wife of a descendant in the line, wife of a brother. Prohibited female ancestor in the line, wife of ascendant, wife of a descendant in the line, wife of the brother, wife of the father's brother or mother's brother, wife of grandfather's brother or grandmother's brother. brother's daughter, a sister daughter, a father sister or mother sister, father sister daughter or father's brother's daughters, mother's sister's daughters. Degree of female are for a female. A linear ascendant like father's father. Husband of linear ascendant or lineal descendant. Brother, father's brother or mother's brother, brother's son or sister's son. Father's sister's son, father's brother's son, mother's sister's son, or mother's father's son. Prohibited. Subpoena relationships. Parties should not be subpoena of each other uncles the custom. Governing any one of them allows such marriage. Contravention of this rule, null and void, section 11. Section 18b. Every person who procures a marriage of himself on herself in contravention. Another marriage act 1909. Validated marriage performed amongst the Sikh community. Anand Karaj form. Anand Marriage Act. Arya Marriage Validation Act 1937. Marriage solemnized in Arya Samaj. Section 7 of Hindu Marriage Act. Section 7 of Hindu Marriage Act. Marriage performed amongst the Sikh community in the Ananda Karaj form. Arya marriage validation. Validation the marriage is solemnized in Arya Samaj. Section 7 Hindu Marriage Act. The section is applicable with respect to Union Territory, Pondicherry and State of Tamil Nadu. Amendment was made Section 7. Section 7. Conjugal rights. Marriage primary duty parties to be live together for performance of their marital obligations. Spouse must live together and one spouse society and comfort of the another. Conjugal rights cannot provide as right of spouse to have each other society and secondly marital intercourse. The right is also called right to consortium. Spouse makes a breach of this obligation without any justifiable causes. In the Marriage Act 1955 provides for the remedy of the restitution of conjugal rights. It is in nature of positive relief. Second, grants the respondent husband or wife has withdrawn. The respondent is withdrawn from the society without reasonable excuse. Refusal of wife to quit job. Whether withdrawal under section 9. Some reasonable ground of the living separately. Worst indecent behavior, refusal of marital intercourse, sufficient reason, misconduct approaching cruelty but falling short of it, ground of judicial separations, adultery, cruelty, desertion, conversion, on soundness mind, leprosy, venereal disease, renunciation word, civil death, 7 years by those for civil death. bigamy, option of puberty, puberty, bigamous, bird marriages, bigamous, marriage within the degree of a prohibited relationship, marriage between sapindas, rendering a marriage void, or relative rendering a marriage is voidable, relative rendering. If any party to marriage a spouse living at the time of marriage, living, the parties are within the degree of a prohibited relationships. Impotency, unsoundness mind, consent obtained by the force or fraud, pregnancy of a wife at the time of marriage. People held that the such marriage, M.A. Malhotra of India, but from the very inception have ignored not existing. Parties should treat in nullity without or ever asking. Pregnancy of wife at the time of marriage, section 112 1D. 12. Legitimacy of children of bird and birder marriages. What are the interests of the children? Begotten or conceived before the decree is made. Section 11 and 12. Birdal marriages under Section 11 and 12. Section 16.3 provides their conferment. Section 16 construed as conferring of such child and any rights in property of any person other than parents. Legitimacy of children of her marriage. Children to be legitimate if marriage had been valid. Section 16.1 of Birdal marriage. Section 16.2 children to be